Hey everybody, I am here to answer your question about Kim Kardashian, KKW. I'm like thrown off when I saw that. Like it's just something about it, just KKW. Anyway, you wanted to know about the future of the business, what's going on with the business. You wanted to know if she would receive a deal like her sister, Kylie. And they actually in the talks of that right now. That communication is happening right now, but there is a restriction and a stall in that situation. It's a very, very unclear thing. So maybe they not coming to a compromise, but I have her initiating to make a new offer with her own business. I don't see people coming to her. I see her going to them to try to negotiate some type of offer, but they don't come to a decision. So the answer is no. No one is going to her to offer her anything, but I do see her trying to offer herself, trying to create a way to receive that type of deal. Yeah. So she will like that. She wants that. But there's not a meeting of the minds to whoever she's talking to. And there is some type of restriction in that deal happening. And because of that, she's just going to focus back on the business and try to keep it and maintain it and be as stable as she possibly can. For some reason, I don't feel 100% with this business, and for some reason, I don't think she do either. Because I feel her trying to make sure she don't lose it. It's almost like I want to give it away so I don't lose it. I want to give it away before I fail. I want to give it away before I'm embarrassed by it or if the numbers dropped. It just feels like that type of feeling. I don't feel her confidence in her business, and it feels like she's trying to give the business away before it falls. That's how it really feels. I don't know much about her business at all, but this is just the energy that I'm picking up, that she's not the most confident in it. And no, she is not receiving deals, and people are not knocking on her door and offering Kylie deals. No. But she definitely is trying to initiate and communicate one. But it doesn't go well. It doesn't go well. Or it's just a stoppage and a restriction. It's not time for her to sell this company or do a major deal like that. It's really time for her to maintain it and keep it stable. So if she's being advised to keep the business stable, it's something going on in the business that they can see some type of decrease happening in this business. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make sure they don't lose it or make sure it doesn't fall below a certain number. I know on the outside of us, it may seem like she's never losing, but this is a numbers thing. And based on and numbers, I think she's concerned about it failing, falling, or not meeting a certain goal. Okay, if she was to go forward with a deal, or persuade someone to give her a deal, she would not be more successful than Kylie. Not at all. She'll be working to try to do that, but no, she would not be successful as her sister when it comes to this beauty business. It's just not the same. It doesn't have the same energy and victory around it. She would not be moving above her or even close to her success when it comes to this. What's the future of this business? That's another thing. I think you asked me about 10 years from now. Forget that. What about just 1 year from now? What about that? I don't know. I see some changes coming up in it. It just don't feel successful. It just feels so blah, so plain. It's not a lot of excitement. It's not a lot of energy. It's not a lot of fire energy going on. It's not a lot of power behind it. It is so mediocre. I don't know what word I just heard, but I don't know. I won't say it's good or bad coming up. What's next? She's going to keep trying to get this offer. She's trying to figure out what to do with this little baby. Yeah, this baby is not as successful as she wanted to be. And she's just trying to figure out what to do with it. I see her making some changes inside of the business, whether it's color or whether that's product. Yeah. She's not happy with this business. Not as much as she want to be. And actually, she's passionate about what it is, but she's not happy about the overall. It's not motivating her as much. So, the next 10 years, I'm going to have to say I'm undecided if it'll be successful or not, because that energy doesn't go up. It doesn't increase. I think she's going to make some changes to try some different things to see if it works. She's already planning that. She's planning to make changes. So, when you make a lot of changes in business, sometimes it just don't work, period. So, we'll have to just see what happens on that one. Because she doesn't know and I don't know. But it just feels like it's average. It doesn't feel like it increases at all. Okay. So I hope I'm able to answer your question for you. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.